Okay, if you were wondering what we can expect for 2024, I did a quick reading to find out. Now, I got the Sun card, and this was under the deck for the overall energy for next year, along with the Star card. Now, what I got from this, and a few other cards that came out, was that next year the theme is going to be being adaptable to your environment and situations and flexible. Now, when it comes to all of these changes that are being implemented for the past 3 years and moving into the Aquarius age, this is going to be about the collective being able to learn new things. You're going to have to rethink your career, and it's going to have to go along with the Aquarius age, which is about new things, innovation, yes, technology. And this isn't going to be easy for a lot of us, but it doesn't all have to be bad. And as far as the being flexible and adaptable, I got this nursery rhyme, and it's Jack be nimble, Jack be quick, Jack jumped over the candlestick. Now, this was written back in, I think, 1815, and the story behind it supposedly was that it was written after a pirate in Port Arthur, Jamaica, and his name was Black Jack Pratt, I think. Don't quote me on that, but what I got from it was this pirate was always able to evade authorities that wanted to basically hang him for what he did back then, which was probably, steal or take from other people. But what I got from the nursery rhyme was we were going to have to be kind of like Jack. And in order to do that, we're going to have to be flexible, learn new skills, and without compromising ourselves, and also not bringing attention to ourselves, because there's going to be a split. Other people are going to choose to be in these smart cities. They're going to choose AI over just being a human being. And so the people that are going to want to go and live in these smart cities versus the people that are going to want to go back to the natural way of living life and in nature, growing your own food. And this is going to be a change for a lot of people now that are used to their careers being able to make a living, but that's not going to be the case, and it doesn't have to be a bad thing. But that's where being adaptable comes in, and learning new skills, and not being focused more on the consumerism, capitalism part, because that's going to be there, but it's just going to be a little different. And if you're not wanting to pursue that in the future, yes, you're going to have to either go back to school, learn a new skill, make your own specialty that isn't around. You're going to have to be innovative in that, possibly creating your own job. And I also got that for the year 2024, beginning of the year, it's going to be a lot of good changes, good things going on, as well as not so good, but they're going to balance each other out. So being able to be resilient and not be in, how should I put this? The future doesn't have to be bleak, but it just depends on how resilient you are, how quick you are to adapt to the environment, to the changes. And as far as a new structure, an old structure has to come down in order to build a new one. And we're going to have to be involved. If this change of the Aquarius age is to be implemented in the collective, we're going to have to be more involved and not let what has been happening, letting the government take care of you, take care of the problems, and not being physically involved in the decision making. And it could be in your city, in your town, not just, the state government, but being involved in the changes where your city is concerned. And also with education, I know we've had public education for a very long time, but that's going to have to change. And we're going to have to implement our own education system. And will it be public? A different public education? I don't know, but from what I've got in the reading, we're going to have to be the ones that work together. And this is going to be a group, not just one huge bureaucracy, but localized, so that everyone in the town has a say. Do I have all the answers on how to implement that? No, I don't. But there are people out there that they do this for a living, but they could switch over to local and have the parents come together and figure out this new structure. But the new education system is going to be something we're all going to have to work on and find a new way to teach the children. And it has to be completely different than the way we've been doing it. And let's see, is there anything else? I think that's it for now, but this is just a sneak peek for the year 2024. And overall, I got the sun, and this is all up to us on what we make of the future. Now, the changes, like I said, they don't have to be a bad thing. That all depends on your perception and outlook and how involved you are in making those changes fit to your local area. That's going to be the deciding factor on what is being built. And that is your sneak peek into 2024. Now, if you are looking to maybe have a detailed collective reading, I'm going to be doing that on my YouTube channel, Official Shay Garcia. So head over there, and I'm going to be doing a few videos for the individual signs as well, so what you can look forward to for the next year, 2024.